Hi guys! It's the start of the month, which means a new update video, and I figured I would try and get it out since I've been recording just about every day as it is for the Let's Play with SWTOR. Anyways, first I am really sorry for not keeping to the schedule I laid out in November. Finals are coming up for my classes, and that has been my priority along with my final project for my game design course. For most of this month, I will be posting the 9 chapters of the latest expansion of the Old Republic. These are not going to be broken up and thus are around an hour or more long depending, though some, as I've noticed, have been shorter than an hour. It just depends on the length of the chapter in question. I'm trying to get it so that it's just every chapter has its own part. So, yes, and it is completely blind, so I'm just randomly talking as I go through and reacting to random things. And so far, the entire thing has been amazing. By the time I'm recording this, I just got done with chapter 4? Yeah, chapter 4. So, I'm just loving that expansion, but I will do a review over the story in a separate video. The second part to the Let's Play, or sorry, second chapter, will be up sometime later the day that this video is being posted, so you guys will have that to look forward to. What about the Dragon Age videos I've been doing? Well, right now I am slowly working on gathering the lore for the next video, which is going to be an overview of the Elven Pantheon, and yes, it is only an overview. I was going to try and cram everything into one video, which could have been done pre-Inquisition, but it would have been a tight squeeze, and especially after pre-Trespasser, it is almost impossible given all the lore that's come out, especially over the big three, who are Elgar'non, Mythal, and Finharel. They're the ones that have the most lore on them at any given time. They're always the ones that end up being updated, and it is always depressing because my favorite is actually the one with the least amount of information. Dirthaman. Yeah, poor Dirthy. He is always forgotten in the shadows. Anyways, these will be posted around the other lore videos as well. In other words, what I'm going to be doing is staggered lore. So, the second lore video I'll have up is going to be over the Elven Pantheon, which is the overview of the Elven Pantheon. And then the lore video following that is going to be another timeline one going over the rise and fall of Arlathan, with the one after that being another Elven Pantheon one. So I'm going to try to stagger it and hopefully get out of elves quickly so that those of you guys who really do not like the elves don't have to keep listening about elves. Yeah. Actually, what you guys see in this video currently has to do with those videos that I am making for the Elven Pantheon coming up after finals. I'm not going to record it until after finals, but this is a picture of one of the 3 Forgotten that I had to come up with because there are no images of the 3 Forgotten. Yeah, poor Forgotten, there really are Forgotten. There aren't even statues of those 3, so I needed something for when I talk about them, so I decided to draw how I pictured one of them. So that is what this is. As for the theory videos, I have a few ideas, but I do want to try and break it up a little. Right now, most of my ideas are currently over elves, which are my favorite race in the entirety of Thedas, and actually the entirety of fantasy minus dragons, because I also love dragons just as equally. But right now, my focus has been elves for just about everything Dragon Age related, and I know that there are those of you guys who probably would rather hear about the dwarves, or the Qunari, or even the humans, and most of it has been elf-based. Even the one aspect that was based in human lore was elf-based because it was about Shartan. So hopefully I'll soon be able to come out and do a different one, but I did have someone come up and ask about a theory video someone else did about Solas being Shartan. If you guys want to hear my thoughts on that, I will post a video over it, because I do have an entire script done of that, It's about a page and a half, maybe 2 pages long, the script, which is about a 10-15 minute video maybe, considering my update is only a page and a half and it looks like to be a 10-minute video. If there are pieces of the lore you guys do want me to go over, or even theories that you guys have that you would like to hear my thoughts on, or to see if I can prove or disprove your theory, or even just have an idea of how that theory could come to be, please leave a comment below and I will try to make a video over it. I love getting suggestions. The entire reason why the Elven Pantheon got moved up was because of a suggestion, so if you guys have any of those, just please feel free to leave a comment. I am hoping to be back to a normal schedule after classes get out, which is by this Friday, which is when this video is going up, December 2nd, 2.5 weeks away. So hopefully after classes are out for winter break, not summer. We can always wish that it was summer break. For winter break, I can get back onto that normal updating schedule every weekend. I'll have a little bit more free time. I'm not sure how much more free time, but I'll have a little bit more free time. I won't be trying to cram in a project when I normally make videos instead. Also, back on tour, I would like to hear what other videos you guys would like over the Old Republic. I know I've been neglecting it. I don't normally play it until something new comes out, but I do love the Old Republic. I do love playing it. The reason why I don't play it as much anymore is because of the fact I'm no longer in a guild. I actually don't have time to be in a guild, which is the entire reason why I'm not in a guild. But basically all BioWare games I'm going to be trying to cover as they come out, because I'm a huge BioWare fan. Obviously, by all my Dragon Age fan art. Yeah. But that also means if you guys are interested, and probably even if you guys aren't interested, I will be doing a Let's Play over Andromeda when Mass Effect Andromeda launches. While I'm not very much into the lore of the Mass Effect universe, as I am with the Dragon Age universe or even Star Wars, even though I've kind of fallen out with the Star Wars lore since Revan's expansion has been completed, and Revan was my main reason for following Star Wars for many years. I do still love the Mass Effect series, and I have been playing it since the launch of the second game, so not as long as Dragon Age, which I've been playing since a little bit after the launch of the first game. But I do like Mass Effect a lot, and I would love to do a Let's Play over it. Especially a blind Let's Play, because those are really fun to do. Guys, I cannot stress this enough, but please follow me on Twitter. My Twitter is almost always posted at the bottom of every video. I end up posting there if I end up not being able to make a video that week, or something gets delayed, or anything happens. I will post it there. I'm not very active on Twitter, I admit that, but I do try to post updates of what's going on for the postings, at the very least there. I actually do remember to do it. Sometimes it's the day that I'm supposed to launch a video. Other times it's a little bit later because I end up being very swamped. The last week before this video went out, so right before December, I have had a project midpoint to do, and I had very little done of it, so I spent 5 days straight just programming and setting it up and getting everything, all the logic behind it ready. You guys actually probably have heard me talking about it a little bit in chapters 1, 2, 3, and 4 of Tor as that comes out, because of the fact going into chapter 1 of Tor, I was so used to the controls of the video game that I am making that I actually ended up thinking that I was in that video game instead of in Tor, and it nearly got me killed several times because it's very different controls, and I kept trying to do something that was not possible in Tor. So yeah, that was fun. Also, I'm really sorry about my mic. It's getting a little bit worse as time goes by. I am hoping to get a new one this Christmas, but right now I have to make do with the one mic that I have, and I know it's terrible. It picks up my laughter, it's not a very good mic, in other words. and I'm really sorry about that. The final thing I wanted to go over is actually the image that I'm working on. As I said, it is a picture of a forgotten one from the Dragon Age universe. I ended up really needing an image for this, as I said, for the lore video, and so I just started drawing it today, the day that I actually recorded my voiceover and everything for this. I just recorded for about, I think, 3 hours and got the entire image done in 3 hours, which was amazing. I think that's one of the fastest images that doesn't look really bad that I got done that quickly. And I wanted to give a shout out to one of my subscribers who actually suggested that I try shading in browns and reds instead of my dark blues and dark purples and near blacks. It made the image look really cool, and I thank you for shouting that out. Anyways, I'm going to let this play out as I normally do with the other one, and most likely from here on out, all update videos will be a either complete speed paint or a semi-speed paint, depending on what type of image I'm doing, because that seemed to go over very well November, and I kind of like mixing it up a little bit so it's not all about games, but it's still somewhat about games because the image is related to Dragon Age or sometimes the Old Republic when I feel like I'm in the mood for the Old Republic. Thank you guys for watching. This is Flamewing80 signing out.